URT, who are we? URT, who are we? Big up the URT. This is the URT. We are the URT. You are the URT. Big up, people. We salute. Big up. Welcome to United Real Therapy. Let me just change the camera. There you go. A lot better now. Camera's changed. Yeah. Huff and Puff FC. Here we go. Here we go. Huff and Puff FC. It was a bit of a Huff and Puff FC tonight, man. I'm not going to lie. We huffed and puffed first half without really penetrating. The play was really too slow. Really, really too slow in the way that we played. We tried to get at them. And obviously they just sat back, gave us way too much respect, I think. And then, the second half, obviously the substitutions helped. Ahmad and Garnacho injected a bit of pace, bit of like actually taking on. We started to make a lot of runs. And then I think me personally tonight, Kobbie in the second half looked really good in the, obviously a goal and an assist, but he looked really good in the 10. I thought the first half was too slow, way too slow. Like the one touch was way the going back all the time, not fizzing the ball through the last third. It was not good at all. But they paid us way too much respect. And obviously, you see the team that he picked Kobbie, Eriksson, Bruno, Collier, and then obviously he changed it up in the second half. Happy with the second half performance. At times, they hit the bar. We hit the post before we scored, and then we hit the bar as well. So it was not an easy thing, you know what I mean? It wasn't an easy, I think, game. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the result. Now that means, let me just show you the table, where we are on the table. Manchester United finished third, yeah. So it's Bilbao. Actually, we finished 1 point behind both Lazio and Bilbao. So this is where Manchester United are. Just to show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. There we go. Big up for Bobby. I'm happy for Bobby, but I don't like Rangers in it. I hate the Rangers. But I'm happy for Bobby. They finish inside the top 8. But there you go. 1 point behind Atletico Bilbao and Lazio. So Manchester United qualified with played 8, won 5, drawn 3, did not lose any. I think they both lost 1. 16 goals for, 9 against, 7 goal difference. They've got a better goal difference than us. But yeah, we scored 16 goals in the Europa League. We started off really terribly. We all know that. Remember that, all those draws. But yeah, to finish 1 point behind those two teams is saying something. But yeah, these are the teams that we could face. These are the teams that we could face. So teams Manchester United could face in the last 16, Bodo, Glim, Anderlecht, Fcsb. We could face Tottenham. We could face Porto, Roma, Galatasaray, Real Sociedad. We could face any of these things. I can't even see Spurs. Oh, the Spurs made it as well. Oh, yeah, Spurs finished 4th. So, yeah, Spurs 1 point behind us. So, yeah, we could face Spurs, both in the Europa League and the Champions League. It don't matter anymore. If you're from the same country, you can still face these other teams. But, yeah, from Fenerbahce to FC20, POK, Union, St. Galouse, Midtjylland, AZ, Porto, I can't even say this here, Carafos, Victoria Poulsen, Galatasaray, Real Sociedad, Ajax, Fcsb, we can face them again, Anderlecht, Bodo Glimt. So we could face any of those teams. These are the teams that are out. Sporting Braga, Hoffenheim, Persistas, they're all out. Nice, I think all of them are out. But yeah, that just gives you a little bit of a gauge where we are, people. So that's where we are. Now, I've heard of them, to be fair, Shekari, and I'm not going to lie to you. I've heard of them. I know who they are. In the 80s, they won the Champions League, man, with all Romanian teams, man. They were quite big back in the day, in the early 90s. They were quite big. They were playing the Champions League and all of that. breaking news. Manchester will face either Real Sociedad or Galatasaray, FC Omar, Midtjylland in the Europa League last 16. There you go. So Real Sociedad, Galatasaray. Oh, we could be playing against. No, it's not Real Sociedad. He's going to Betis. Yeah, these are not easy teams to face. Real Sociedad, Galatasaray, Midtjylland. They're not easy teams to face. Nah, mate, don't trust no fucking Ineos. Fuck Ineos, mate. Ratcliffe fucking out all day, every day. Yeah, Mainu in the 10. Let's talk about it. How do you think he played? I thought second half, Mainu looks really comfortable and really good in the second half. I mean, that little bit of a turn and then that little bit of shimmy and then whipping the ball in, I thought it was brilliant. Yeah, I think he can get used to playing that system, playing in that, playing in that role. I don't know about you guys, but I think he can get used to it. He can get used to playing that system. So big up to Kobbie Mainu. But you can tell me what you guys think. For me, he looked good. What do you guys think? Spurs and United, top 4. Yeah. Big up to Shekarian, the best player in the world. No, I don't know about that. Nura, our F say it's cold. Yeah, it's cold, innit, bro? It's freezing, mate. I'm telling you, I'm all wrapped up. From head to toe, people, I'm wrapped up. I'm not messing about, people. Me not mess about tonight. I'm wrapped up. Safe approach with the wing backs. No winging us as usual. We need signings. Yeah. Nah, definitely. Manchester United need more signings. And I put that. We need more signings, definitely. I know Vas was busting when Dalot scored. Yeah, big up to Vas. Big up to Vas, them. Big up to Vas. Ariane, I suggest you research. I think nobody's ever heard of SB. Yeah, they used to be called something. They used to be called Steaua Bucharest. This Fcsb, I don't know about it. FSB. By the way, I got the title wrong. I need to fix the title as well. It's F. Is it F? Let me just, yeah. I need to fix the title. I don't know if the title is that. That's what it is. But me fix the title. I'll fix the title. Yeah, Fcsb. Yeah, it's Fcsb. Yeah, Fcsb. But yeah, what do you guys think? Amarin is the only manager not to lose a match in both Champions League and Europa League this season. Big up to him. That's a good record, man. We need 2 win backs in the summer. Well, apparently we're getting one. Aren't we? We're getting one. Is he already here? Has he passed his medical? I've not even checked the news yet. I just came in and watched the game. Been a long day, people. I've just come in and watched the game. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on with Dorgu, man? What's the latest on Dorgu? People can update me. What's going on Dorgu? Man like Dorgu. Current plan, Patrick will travel to Manchester from Italy on Saturday. He's going to become a Manchester United player, 30 million plus 5 million annual deal this weekend. Oh, it's been delayed. Manchester United love to drag it out, don't they? Fuck me. Dorgu's medical to be rescheduled so could not take place over the weekend. No issues or problems. Deal has been agreed, but as due to document contract, Dorgu's expected to fly. Yeah. So they're taking the time. But people, yeah, Kobbie in the 10 second half. What did you guys think? I'll stop sharing this. What did you guys think? Kobbie. Big up Bruno. Yeah, Bruno looked like good, played well tonight. To be fair, there wasn't that many challenges in midfield. They didn't really offer anything. They didn't go. They in the last 5 minutes of the first half, they went and moved up the pitch a bit more and tried to get us to face with United players and try to get their crowd involved. But yeah, it wasn't that type of game. Touches, 100% tackles won. Most 76 passes completed, 7 tackles attempted. Most 7 tackles won. Most 3 chances created. Most 3 shots. Most, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looked like he had a decent game, Bruno, tonight. But it wasn't that type of game because the quality, there was a big gap in the defensive quality. And also their coach's tactics. you would think, regardless, win or lose, you will go for it, but he didn't. They defended really deep, gave us the ball, gave us all the space. And yeah, really, we should have got the goal earlier. You know, second half, we stepped it up. We started playing that direct ball in behind, and the runs were, we committed a lot of players up the pitch on the runs. Manchester United, you know, with the running, we got there. We opened them up at the end. Yeah, big up to Sheikh Harry and Chief Editor United Real Therapy, and big up to Khalid from Medina Nasser, another Chief Editor, Senior Editor of United Real Therapy. Ruben Amorim became the second manager to win his first 4 major European matches in charge after Alex Ferguson in 1990. Manchester United will win the Europa League under Amorim. Well, yeah, maybe. They make a lot of the fans happy. You know me. I don't think shit about that trophy. Main, you got a game by numbers. 100% crosses completed, 100% long pass accuracy, 90 fast pass accuracy, 34 passes attempted, 32 passes completed, 5 duels won, 3 tackles attempted, 3 tackles won. Yeah, I said majority of Manchester United players had, you know what I mean, played a lot better, but he took his goal well, and that was a brilliant spot on the back post to Diego Dalot for the empty goal. Kobbie Mainoo becomes the youngest midfielder 93 days in Manchester United's history to register a goal and assist in a single game for the club. Oh, okay. There you go. Manchester United have won 3 consecutive games across all competition for the first time this season. What competition is that? We beat at. So who did we beat? Yeah, we beat Fulham. We won tonight. What's the game before Fulham? Who did we play before Fulham? What games are you talking about? You're talking about the FA Cup. We lost to Brighton. It was the FA Cup, then we lost to Brighton. Then we played Fulham, if I'm not mistaken. We won that, and then we won tonight. I don't know what the third game is. What third game was that across all thirds? So 1 Europa League game. Remind me, please. I beg you, Khalid. Remind me, what other game we won? We've not won 2 leagues back to back, have we? We've still not won 2 league games back to back. No, it wasn't just runs. Everybody was saying it. We were saying that Kobbie's not in this system. He's not. He can't be part of the 2. He cannot be part of the 2. Oh, Rangers. Yeah. So we play. Yeah. Rangers. Yeah, Rangers, Fulham. Then yeah. You're right. Rangers. Yeah. So we had 2 Europa League games. Yeah, but we've not won. Yeah, we've not won 2 league games back to back. Yeah, big up Fulham, Rangers, and this tonight. Yeah. That's how it shows you. I forgot about we played Rangers, and I was there last Thursday. I was there last Thursday. It tells you all you need to know. What do you think of Garnacho performance today? Yeah, I thought he came on, both him and Ahmad, I think, injected a bit of something different. To be fair, a team that sat back, you know, Bucharest, they were terrible. They were absolutely terrible. Other than a couple of counter-attacks here and there, but other than, you know, the last 5 minutes of the first half, then they came out and had a go. But yeah, they gave Manchester United way too much respect for the way their fans were going on. It was one of those, but 100% Kobbie in the 10. We said it. I've watched Kobbie play as a number 10 in the youth team, and he looked very comfortable. Looked very comfortable. I saw it in that time. At times he would go back as a number 6, as a number 8, or a number 10. You know, for that youth team that won the youth cup. Yeah. Him and Garnacho came out of that, didn't they? Yeah, 100%. My mind's protecting me. Big. You said it, Khalid. You know me too well. My mind is like, boy, oh boy. Garnacho's still not technically good enough, even with Dorgu's addition. He will kill us against better teams. Okay. Peng boy, big up. Ben boy Kati, big up Kati. Big up. I think today Man FC play like Amarin Sporting. Yeah, but come on, we can't get too giddy. You know, it's the opposition. They basically gave up the ball and just sat back in the second half. I mean, Romanian league is not that great. Not gonna lie to you guys, the Romanian league is not that great, and they gave us way too much respect. I think that was the easiest game for Manchester United to play in the Europa League this season. I think Bodo Glimt would have given us a better game. I think all these other teams would have given us a better game. We were totally dominant, but in the first half, the ball was so slow, taking all the time, making so many unpredictables. Hoyland still again fighting, doing bloody Mortal Kombat business, fighting with defenders and everything, man. I was just like, give over, man. I'm not here for that. Yeah, he needs to just chill out. He needed to chill out, man. He needed to chill out. Let me take my glasses off, man, mate. Something is hurting. Something is hurting. Big up to you, though. I've sent a link to the Bombay and the boys. I don't know what's going on. Nobody wants to join me tonight, you know. Nobody wants to join me. Where's Bombay, man? I'm ringing him now. On the double, man. Jump on. The opposition was poor. Yeah, that's that without any shadow of doubt. The team from Bucharest, come on, let's not get too giddy. It was an easy win. Yeah, it was. Big up Eski. Eski's about better watch out.
Yo.
How are you doing, King? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. What you saying?
Yeah, talk to me, man. What do you think of it? Obviously, they gave us way too much respect. Let's be right. They gave us way too much respect. They sat back, and I thought they came and had a go a little bit in the last 5 minutes of the first half. But second half, we just upped it with the 2 changes, and then boom, we got the goals, and then their confidence even dropped even though when it's 1-0, they hit the bar. I mean, that you could see as well, like Diego Dalot, just stand on the ball. Don't get the guy free kick. And then the thing that pissed me about Delay, he starts to go back. You need to come to the ball. But other than that, yeah, they had the one shot, really. They put a couple of balls in the box in the first half. But yeah, it was a one-way traffic. What did you think? How did you see the game?
Yeah, first off, it was slow, too many touches, not much going on. But the changes obviously changed the game. I think I've changed my mind on Garnacho a little bit. You know, I think we need to keep him. Like I don't because look what happens. No, because look, yeah, I know you're laughing, yeah, but the thing is, when the game's going like that, you bring him on. He's one of the best substitutes I think you can bring on to inject something into a game. He never gives up. He never stops. He's not like Rashford moaning, not like Bruno moaning. Like he's always there. He offers something. He runs in behind. His decision making's got better game by game today. He's been quite selfless today. Could have got a few assists today, to be honest. A few balls into the box. Obviously got one in today. Kobbie in the 10's fine. Bruno had a great game. With Delic, maybe should go to the ball a bit more, but I think he doesn't want to look like Harry Maguire. Remember Harry Maguire used to just put a leg out at times and just get rolled and just get run past. I think he's trying to save himself from that, but I do think he has to be a bit more front foot and aggressive. Like Martinez doesn't do that. He's front foot. He's on it, but I think Martinez does have the pace to recover with Delic there. Delo, yeah, terrible season defensively. Decent goal today, but anyone could have scored it. So, yeah, props to the manager for changing it. I mean, second half, you've got to inject something into the game, and that's what he has done. So, good there. Hoyland again, waste of time. Not sure what's going on there. Casemiro a bit leggy. But overall, good win, good away win, another clean sheet. That's 2 clean sheets in a row. So that's good. Considering besides before this game we had 1 in 6, so 2 clean sheets in a row is fine. And yeah, I think going forward, just see what we can do. We bought ourselves some time now. Don't have to play no fucking playoff game. So now, yeah, just carry on and see what we do. Dorgu comes in and see what happens because the window shuts on the 3rd, doesn't it? It's different now. It's not on the 31st. So you're meeting Erden.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, it shuts Monday. Big up,
Monday.
Sean. How you doing?
Sure, yeah, sure.
Yeah. But we need more than a fucking win back, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, of course.
We need, which tonight was clear. We need somebody who can pass the ball quicker, man. Who can speed up the play. But as soon as we sped it up in the second half, we then Just for you guys who don't know, let me just show you where United have finished 3rd, 1 point behind Lazio, who are top, and exactly the same points as Atletico Bilbao. They've got better goal difference than us. But yeah, Sean, how did you see the game? Obviously, they gave us way too much respect. The quality and difference was huge. But the first half, I thought we were too slow fucking moving that ball.
Well, I think for me, it was exactly what I hoped it would be, in that it was a business-like performance from us. So I saw some rotation. Ugarte, was rested. Martinez came off after a while. We didn't concede. We scored, more than one goal in the normal course of play, also. So not from like a set piece or something. So all round business-like performance, right? Gone are the days where every single game, no matter the opposition, is an inquest or an opportunity for disgrace. This type of game where you expect us to do the business, we did. I have no complaints. More minutes under the belt of important players, and I think we just go again for the weekend. I don't really even have much to say about this game in particular. I think it was exactly what I would have liked it to be. And we go again next game.
We'll definitely we'll be tested. There'll be Crystal Palace will be a different test on Sunday. Mark my words, my friend.
Exactly where we can't even spend much time talking about the game today or even focusing on the game today, because it was really about giving some key players a rest, getting like some.
I mean, I don't even know was he in the squad. I came back from work and I came back late, so I just started to watch the game. But was Ugarte in the squad?
Yeah, he was. He was on the bench.
Yeah, he was on the bench. But he didn't play, right? I think we went with Collier, Bruno, and then Mino and Ericsson as the two number 10s, which was interesting. So Garnacho got some time off, so did Ahmad. So yeah, Crystal Palace is the more important game. I think the players look like they're getting more familiar with the system with each day that passes. The difference between having a natural left back and one of these inverted guys play, it's still so glaring, right? Like once you have a left-footed player in that position, the difference is clear. It's just so much clearer. It's so much better, basically, for the team. That I can't wait to see what Dorgu looks like.
Yeah. Fellow West African, eh? Dorgu. Well, via Denmark, I think is he born in
Denmark? Via Denmark, yeah. I was reading. I was reading The Athletic on Dorgu, 6'2". Apparently he's just
strong.
A beast,
he's very strong.
Physical specimen. Yeah, he can cover a lot of ground.
In terms
of the flank.
Yeah, in terms of the player profile, it's what I asked for. I said somebody who can eliminate players, who's quite physical and robust. But obviously, it's only 20. It's going to take him a bit of time to get used to acclimatize to the Premier League. But he should be good to go. But apparently, we're dragging it out. It's supposed to be today. His medical was supposed to be today, but it's apparently Saturday now. He's going to be in the country.
Yeah, I think in addition to him, we need at least another attacker. Like, I think the biggest problem, I'm comfortable with our defense. I'm also kind of comfortable with the midfield, but I think our problem is that like our attack is so blunt. The other game, I think who was it against Fulham, that we had Højlund, Garnacho, and Ahmad. Like if Ahmad doesn't play well, we don't have any attacking threat, and we need to fix that. So we need to bring in somebody. I think this period, or the manager can find it in his heart to forgive Rashford, because we need something else.
Yeah, big up, man. Eski, we can't really talk too much about this because the quality we faced wasn't that great. Let's be honest. They were not that great. They were. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know they're not as poor as they performed, and I think the tactics of their manager, because they thought that they could like soak in and hit us on the counter, but we stopped their counter. Actually, we tactically worked them out in the way they were going. They got out a little bit in the first half, but what really, like, the team that I started in the first half with, I was like, there's no fucking movement. Everybody's coming to the ball. So yeah, it was a bit difficult. But the second half, I think, with Garnacho and what makes you want to keep Garnacho now? What did you see in that game that makes you want to keep Garnacho?
The thing is, he's just obviously like as an impact. I still think he's better as an impact player.
Yeah,
I
yeah, he
don't think
is.
like but I think he's one of the best impact players to bring on in the league. To be honest, I mean, you look at all the players around there. His impact has been even since under Ten Hag, since his start in the Premier League as a Man United player. Him coming off the bench, I don't think you could find me a better player to have better impacts coming off the bench in terms of GA alone. But on the eye test, he comes on, he makes a difference in games. Today, him and Ahmad both coming on, threats out that side. Obviously, but as soon as you put them two on, like you're saying, it was slow and lethargic in the first half. But then all you get in the second half is one-touch football. But you only get one-touch football with intelligent players that are a bit nervy, not know what's going on. Lesser players, they don't do one-touch football because they're not on the same wavelength. But now with Ahmad, flipping Mainu and Garnacho on the left, you're getting that there. Bruno in behind, calm, composed game from Bruno. Wasn't just shooting it into Rosette or just doing Hollywood balls. It was a very, composed performance from Bruno. I think he should start doing that a little bit, dropping deeper. He's got the energy to be a box-to-box, but I think he should be playing behind the likes of Mainu and someone next to him. I don't know. We've gone actually. I think what was it? Robbie on the punditry was saying that I'm not sure he can fit the system. Not sure if he's a number 10, but the way he played today, it was almost like a 3, and he was just a left winger. It's how he operated on the ball, so the shape on and off the ball is different. And I think he has turned it around in the last few weeks, especially the last month. And if you look at Amorim's track record at Sporting, he's improved loads of players. Pedro Porro, Ugarte. There's many more plethora of players that have come out under Sporting that he's produced from that academy or brought in young, sold for big money, but he has improved a lot of young players. And I think Garnacho is still young enough where, he's not even 20 yet, or he's just turned 20, something like that. Him and Manu around the same age. So I think he is still young enough where you can put something into him. And John Noden, to be honest, I'd hate for him to go to Chelsea and smash it, because I can see him going there and doing really well, and I'd fucking hate that. If he does go, I want him to go abroad, but I just don't want this guy to leave. I think he's got a higher skill ceiling than Marcus Rashford. I think he does, because when you come look from where he comes from, these South American players, we've seen it all before. They're built different. The mentality is a bit, they're a bit more rugged. They're with it a little bit more. I mean, glitz and glam. He might get a bit carried away with it, but I can see something in him where I can see him going really, really far. So I think he's a top player, and we'd be stupid to get rid of him, because we're shit at selling players. Let's be honest. If we got rid of him, we'd sell him for like 40. 5 years down the line, we'll be regretting it, like most of our decisions. So I think we should keep him. Definitely keep him.
Given what he's done, we can probably only sell him for about 40, 45. And when I say given what he's done, he hasn't done much, right? So we will be hoping that there's potential that you can price in an extra 10 to 15 million for that. But we won't be able to get world record prices for Garnacho at this point in his career. And I agree with you. I'll take it a step further. I don't think he should be sold, whether in England or abroad at all. I always thought it was a scandal that Ineos were considering selling Garnacho and or Kobbie. I think if you look at Ronaldo, and I'm not saying he's as good or anything like that, but Ronaldo was here for about 5 years or so before he turned into Ronaldo. For a time, he was just he was a bright, young, dangerous attacker that we have that got better as he got more experience, and I think Garnacho needs time to grow and develop in the team. The problem though is with Amorim's system and what he's asking the number 10 to do. I feel like Amorim wants his number 10s to be good at two very distinct things. The first one being able to run directly through the center of the pitch. So be a ball carrier like Nunes, from Wolves, that can run more centrally, pick up the ball in deep, run through players, and attack the opposition box. But he also wants them to be good in wide positions, be able to get the ball out wide, one-on-one, beat a man. Garnacho is stronger at the latter, so he's a proper left winger, but he doesn't do well with his back to goal. I don't think he doesn't do well receiving the ball, having to hold off the opposition player and then give it away to somebody else or turn around. And that's required of the number 10 position in Amorim's system. So it's going to be interesting to see, how either the manager adapts, which I think he was trying to do in the game against Fulham, which is why we saw Mazraoui in the number 10 so much. That game was so confusing. He brought on Malacia, played Malacia as the right wing back, had Malacia invert. It was all over the place, but I think he's trying to figure out a way to get the best out of the players that we have within this system, and Garnacho has so much potential. I think there's lots of room for him to learn. I don't know, to turn out to be whoever Amorim desires him to be.
Yeah, it's interesting for me. I think I genuinely don't think, unless I agree with Eski, I think Garnacho might be an impact substitute, but I genuinely don't think, because he plays like a winger, like a inverted right winger on the left hand side, and I don't think he'll suit the system. I don't think he's a number 10 that can receive the ball on the front foot and back foot. Even though tonight he did try, he stayed in more central areas. I agree. I don't know whoever said that in the comments. But yeah, I think if you can go and get a proper number 10, I would do that, me personally. I think, but I take like 55 million plus 5 million, add on 60 million for him. That I'll do that. If that's what's offered, I would take it, because I genuinely do think that he's when he develops properly, he wants to go play in Spain, or you know what I mean. I genuinely think he would love to follow in the footsteps of Ronaldo, his hero. You know, his national teammate is Messi, but he loves Ronaldo. He models his old game and everything on Ronaldo.
Yeah, but if 60 million is getting you Ollie Watkins, or if 60 million is the price for Ollie Watkins, a proven Premier League striker, like how much can we really get for Garnacho? I would be okay if we had to sell him only on the condition that one, he goes abroad, and two, we get at least 40 million. But I don't think we can get like the 60, 55 range for Garnacho.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, Eski, for me, I agree. He's only good at like coming on as a sub, 100%, like having an impact. But I genuinely don't think him, Rashford, Anthony, they don't suit the system. They genuinely do not suit.
No, but I think Garnacho's young enough. I know Anthony's young enough, but he's not good enough. But Rashford's, he passed it now. He's had 6 managers. I think Garnacho's good enough where. But this is what I'm saying. All right, number 10's not his role. We know that. But when we're on the ball, he kind of played on the left today. He was dangerous on that left-hand channel, really. Yeah, off the ball, kind of positionally, he was number 10 to receive it, but he drift out wide. But there was runners still in that side, and then late runners inside. Kobbie released the ball, passed it back inside. He knew where he was going to be, so I think he can still pass it out to Garnacho and then run in, because of how our team's set up. If they want to defend centrally, then Garnacho springs them out wide. Someone's going to have to go with him. There will be space for people to run in behind. Mainu's a late runner. Bruno's a great late runner. Xerxes in the mix as well, because Højlund, I don't think he can do it. But that's what I'm saying. And then if we've got a Dorgu on that left side as well, you know, he's willing to get forward. His last game was against Inter Milan, he was very, very good in that game, influential. So I'm just thinking it's just worth keeping him there, because if you got rid of him now, right, or even in the summer, you couldn't guarantee someone to come in and be as a threat as he is. And his GA's been good this season. It's not like he's threatened and not done anything. I think he's been quite wasteful this season, but his GA's close to like 20 now, all competitions, definitely. And I think he's been quite wasteful early on in the season. I think he should be close to like 25, pushing really high numbers this season. So I think he can still end on that, but that's a good return considering, you know, his young age and the condition of the team. You know, we're very poor right now. So I think we should keep him, and I definitely think we shouldn't consider selling him at all. Not for another 1 or 2 years.
I think the problem, Eski, is that like if we're in a position where we need to sell to raise money, we can only sell valuable assets. So I'm sure most of the fans would love to get rid of players like Lindelof, or Eriksen, or any one of those guys. But like, how much value really is in this squad? It's in the young players that we have. It's in people like Garnacho. It's in people like Kobbie, where you can create pure profit. I know PSR is a dirty word around here, but if we're in a position where we actually need to sell to raise money, I can understand why they're thinking about selling Garnacho. Because to be honest, like, Garnacho is not the quality that we need. I agree with you 1,000% that he should be coming off the bench, but then who starts instead of him, right? In the ideal situation, if we want to use Garnacho as an impact sub, who is the person that is meant to be starting instead of him? If you take what Amorim is saying seriously, he would rather play his 60-year-old goalkeeping coach instead of one available option. So we need to find a solution from somewhere. Unfortunately, if that involves selling Garnacho to get somebody in, I wouldn't be too upset with that if you can get somebody of good quality in. But the manager really has, I think, some tough decisions to make. And the sooner we find a solution, the better.
Well, we'll see how much of the manager's influence he has on it. But I'm just saying, though, I agree with you. If it goes, it's not the end of the world. I just need to know who they're bringing in. because Garnacho is a guaranteed threat off the bench. He's not guaranteed goal a game, not guaranteed assist a game. He's a guaranteed threat. He doesn't stop going, always gives it, very rarely injured. You know, he's even ill. That's why he didn't start today. Come on, put in a performance. So I'm just saying that if you were going to bring someone else in, let's say we signed Nico Williams and we swapped him for Garnacho, is he proven to be a threat? Because I've seen Garnacho for 3 years in this team, and every time he comes on, he always looks a threat in the league, whatever competition he's playing in. He's playing Champions League, all the leagues now, and a little bit for his country, but politics aside, because he's a massive Ronaldo fan, they don't give him that love or they play him that much over there, is what it is. But the point is, I just need to know, if we're getting rid of him, who's the top striker you're getting in, who's the top attacker you're getting in, because there's not that many out there that we can really say this guy's going to do the job. I mean, like I'm saying yesterday, every signing's a gamble. The last signing that you could say was 99.9% guaranteed to work was Erling Haaland to City. Every other signing is pretty much a gamble because you're not sure.
The thinking would be that somebody like Garnacho would likely come good in 2 or 3 years' time. And right now, we just don't have the time to wait for Garnacho to achieve his potential. And he's likely to achieve that potential in this dynamic. Right, so he has to go, and the hope would be that in the market somehow you can find value for your money. So you can go and get us a Sadio Mane or somebody from the German league or the Italian league or some mid-table club there that no one else understands the potential but you, and they're able to come and through a combination of luck, gelling with the manager, and team dynamic, they are able to exceed whatever expectation you have. People have to earn their pay. All them Jason Wilcox and Umar Berada and all the suite of professionals that Ineos have brought in, they have to earn their salaries. It's a really difficult, I think, place to be, because especially that number 10 role, we need somebody there better than Garnacho. And how to get the money to get that person into the squad, I think is going to be an interesting problem for Ineos and the management. So,
yeah, I just think that I genuinely don't think that if Amorim is not going to fit in Amorim's system, and I do agree. Obviously, he's learning. I do agree with Abdel Cisse. It says so by having the right attributes to succeed in the demanding system, Garnacho struggles with combination play and vision. But for me, it's the biggest thing. He's not a starter yet, and I would not play him. I think Ten Hag played him to death and played him way too much. And I genuinely do think that he's not that level. He's not ready yet. And the only way I could see him is being him if he's going to stay till he develops into a player. That's whether Amorim stays or not. Then maybe you would keep him as a substitute option, because I think he injects a bit of energy and a bit of like that kind of like never say die attitude when he comes on, regardless of the system. But he just doesn't fit in this system. You need in the Amorim system, the 2 8s and the 2 10s almost have a box midfield, and a lot of teams play with that formation where they have a box midfield in terms of when the other team have got the ball, and then they're always combining and closer to each other. He's not that type of guy. I know that we've been linked with Matthias Tal, but I don't know anything new. Khalees, have you heard anything else? I know that Spurs are willing to pay apparently 60 million. I've seen that this morning. But yeah, I don't think he is that in the 10 either. I don't think he would fit
I don't understand that one at all. Yeah. I don't see how he's better than Garnacho.
Well, no, Tal's a striker.
He's a bit more technical. He's a bit more technical than Garnacho. He's a bit more technical.
My point is he's another.
He's got technical abilities a bit better. He's more technical and secure on the ball than Garnacho.
No, I'm just saying that he's another 19-year-old star with potential. I need a striker. I need somebody that is experienced. Go and get me Igalo, 7 years younger, or Cavani 5 years before he came to us. Go and get me a striker. Or an attacker, somebody who is known, a known commodity. I don't want like some 19-year-old kid that can't get into Bayern's team, and so he wants to come and try his luck here. Like we have enough of all these young stars that are trying to realize the potential. I think we need some more men, personally in the squad, especially in attack.
This is fascinating, isn't it? So big up to Airplane Papi says. Get Neymar and Pogba and then surround them with kids.
Right.
That's a fantasy, bro. That's some fantasy.
I'm taking Pogba.
Neymar's gone to
Neymar's
gone back to Santos.
Santos.
The Pogba stuff is just too good to be true. I just don't know if, as United fans or United as a club, if we deserve good things. Honestly, like I don't know if I dare dream of Pogba coming back because he
Let's do
just
it.
like he will be immediately better than any other option we have in that number 10 role.
Yeah, but
If we sign Pogba and Gyökeres, oh my god.
I mean, he won't he'll be allowed to join a club, but I doubt it. I think he's become really injury prone unless he's done a lot of work physically. The time that he's been banned, obviously, he's not played for a year and a half now, at least. Ruben, I mean, we need to play like this against an opponent with more pressure, different pace, more quality on the ball. We have to adapt more into it. I thought tactically they were crap tonight. Honestly, they were one of the poorest teams I've seen Manchester United face this season in the Europa League. United remain active in the race for Matthias de Lille, and they've held new talks with his agent today. The Red Devils have reportedly considering a loan move. But yeah, Bayern would like more of a move for 16. Bayern are ready to have a verbal agreement with Tottenham over a permanent deal with. Yeah, I think Spurs are more top. Yeah, Spurs are more comfortable. We need Cunha or Xerxes type of in the 10. Yeah. Latest panel. Yeah. Big up, Khalees. Yeah. Thank you. Cantona didn't play 9 months, but he came back and won a league. Yeah, well, Cantona was special, bro. Come on. Cantona was a different type of beast, man. Cantona was a special guy, mate. For me, the most influential player in the first decade and a bit in the Premier League. Everybody says Thierry Henry and all that. Cantona for me, boy, oh boy, Eric Cantona was something special. He was a clutch. People talk about clutch players, this guy was the ultimate clutch player for Manchester United. Manchester United, next 5 games, Crystal Palace at home, Leicester at home in the FA Cup. I'll be going to that. Tottenham away, Everton away, Ipswich at home. Still tough, tricky games. Spurs were not going to be easy. Everton, newly David Moyes, newly Everton will pose a different threat. And Ipswich, they would always come to give a game anyway. Unless you score goals against them really early, then they drop mentally. Would take him, but Tottenham will probably get him, yeah.
Tottenham are desperate. I don't think we need to be competing with them for any signing. If they pay 60 million euros for Tel, we will know that they're actually truly desperate. I think
the maddest thing, they've got like a young winger. He's injured, or he was injured. He came on a couple of times, but he's a young kid and quite tricky, you know, similar like Tel, but he's on the bench. They're not using him, or I don't know if he's injured, but I always see him on their bench.
Yeah,
I mean, why they're not using him.
Postecoglou is hanging on by a thread, right? Like he's visibly and quite clearly frustrated with what's going on at Spurs. I think the Tottenham fans are reaching kind of like a breaking point, like United fans were this season as well. This guy's comments, what was it, Antonio Conte, about Tottenham not being a place where they're interested in winning things, and it's coming back to haunt them. So I expect Tottenham to be, you know, kind of aggressive. I think in the last few days, expecting to sign somebody at least. And if they're willing to pay whatever Bayern is asking for, then they should go ahead. We need somebody like Osimhen. Like that's who we need. Like we need a striker. I'm not saying Osimhen in particular, right? Even if we're not getting our main number 1 striker right now, we need somebody, a body, somebody with experience that can play instead of Højlund or Xerxes. That would be my priority, I think, in the last few days of the transfer window.
Yeah, guys, I don't think we could say anything else about the game tonight. We've covered it there, honestly. Please smash a like on the video. Not even 100 likes yet on the video, which is a shame. Shambles. But yeah, big up to everybody. Please smash a like. Me and Saeed will be live sometime tomorrow, around after 2 o'clock, I think, for the pod. And we'll be doing a preview to Crystal Palace. But big up to everybody. Love and light. Please smash a like on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. I'm really shattered and tired. Got a long week. So, yeah. It was 97. Cantona was the match winner in 9 matches in a row after Xmas. There you go. Retro knows. See that? 9 matches. He single-handedly, we did the double. When he came back, we did the double. Every season he played in the Premier League, Cantona won a league, whether it was the Leeds or United. Can you imagine? Whether it's at Leeds United or Manchester United, every season he played, he won a league title. And he won, like, I think 2 doubles. Or maybe even 3 doubles. He won 4 league titles. It's unbelievable. Nobody's got that record. Ruben Amorim February schedule is a bit quieter. That's the biggest thing, more than the win, to have that to train, to have time to recover the players. Yeah, I've been asking for that. Yeah, big up to Khalees, big up to Shakari and both of them for bringing us the quotes and everything. Love and light, man. Free fucking Palestine, free Lebanon, free Sudan, free Congo, free Haiti, free Ogaden, free everywhere where people are oppressed, free Ogaden, Tigray, free everywhere where people are oppressed, man. Free the people, free them all, free the Manchester 10. And fuck the Zionism, fuck imperialism. Yeah. And yeah, please check out Sean at Sean Thomas on Twitter. Eski, it's not on any social media, it's like Bumbaye. And make sure you check out Sean's podcast, Geopolitical Podcast. It's called How We See Things. That's what it's called, How We See Things. So go and check it out. Love and light. Let me see if I can. I don't know if Jarvis is live. Let me just have a look. See if Jarvis is live. Maybe I can send people over there.
Yeah, Ray Jarvis, guys. Go to check out Jarvis.
Yeah, Tactical Devils. Let me just see. Is he live? Yeah, he's live. Let me just do this now. So just bear with me, people. I'll send him over there right now. And then you can... let me just do this. Big up, people. We'll go and do raid. You can go and raid Jarvis. Tactical Devils. What do we do? Customization, is it? Yeah. Let's go here. Is it customization? Yeah, redirect, add. Tactical Devils. Tactical Devils. Yeah, let's redirect it to here. Save. Yeah, it's doing it. Yeah, big up, people. Love and light. Free fucking Palestine. Peace. Love and light. Smash the like. Yeah, yeah. Rest in peace to all the victims, man. Big up. Yeah, I was thinking about you, Windy. Rest in peace, indeed. And fucking Trump, the prick. R.I.P. to the victims of the plane crash. Yeah, all the people that lost their lives, man. Horrific accident. I mean, I don't know why it's a helicopter up that close to an airport, man. What the hell? Especially in military. What's going on? I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah. But anyway, love and light, people. Take care. Peace.
Bless.